So, welcome back, everyone. So, today I'm here to give you guys my honest thoughts about this book. So, this is the last book I read in the first half of 2025. So, this is me, guys, having a hell of a lot of fun with my book. So it actually took me about 2 weeks to finish the book, and that's because I had other things to do. So in my free time, and then sometimes when I could not resist, I just had to go and pick up my book and read it. So this part of the video is basically a read along with me. So I hope you take a pause, pick up your favorite book, and read along with me. As you can see me in my reading corner, I'm having a whole lot of fun. I even had a day when I tried to time myself to know how much I could read in 1 hour. If I don't know if you noticed, but the pages of this book, as in the letters are quite small. It's not big at all. So I wanted to know how many pages I will be able to read. I set up my timer on my phone and I read away. I started on page 206, right? On page 206, and then I was able to reach page 200 and I was able to reach page 238. As you can see, 238. So some people say we read at least one page per minute. So 236 minus 206 is 30 pages. So I don't know. Obviously, I was not able to meet that threshold, but you can see the print of this book is quite small, and there is no spacing at all. So I don't know if that's the reason. So that was how much I was able to read in 1 hour, guys. So how much are you able to read in 1 hour? To do comments somewhere attached to this video. So bye. See you guys tomorrow. So I'm here today to give a review and then to tell you guys to either recommend or not recommend the book to you guys. So if you're interested to know my thoughts on the book, keep watching. But before we go on, I would like you guys to like the video and subscribe to the channel to encourage us so that we can grow. So if you love books, we also love books here. Because I was saying before, this is the last book I read in the in the first half rather of 2025. And throughout, it's not as if I went out of my way to look for novels that are war themed, but all the novels I was reading had to do with the war, politics, and all that. And this one was not an exception. So on Instagram, if you have been following me, I talked about my favorite character. So my favorite
So
character
I'm
is
here today to
actually the
give
person that the book
a
is named for,
review
Captain
and then
Corelli's
to tell you
Mandolin.
guys
So
to
he's
either
this captain
recommend
that
or
was
not
sent
recommend
among those
the
that,
book
because the
to
book
you
is
guys. So
about
if you're
world, it's
interested to
about
know my
war.
thoughts on the
I
book,
think it's World War II or something
keep
like that.
watching.
So he was
But
sent
before we go on, I would like you guys
to
to
occupy Greece
like
at
the
that
video,
time.
subscribe to
So I
the
really
channel
love
to
his
encourage
character,
us to
notwithstanding the
stay
fact
calm,
that he
grow. So
lost
if you
his
love
whole
books,
family
we also love books
because
here.
of the war, because of bad
So as I was saying
leadership.
before, this is
He
the
still
last book
had
I
this
read in the
positive
first quarter
outlook
of,
on
in the
life.
first
He
half
was, in
rather
fact,
of
very, very positive.
2025.
And the writer did
And
not reveal
throughout,
that
it's
he
not as
lost
if
his
I went
family until
out of my way
after
to
we
look
really
for
got to know him. And then I
novels
was
that are
very, very
war themed,
surprised.
but all the
How does
novels I was
he
reading had to
still
do with
have
the
this
war,
positive
politics, and all that.
outlook to
And this one
life?
was not an exception.
So,
So on
and I also
Instagram,
like
I
the fact that
if you
in
have been
the
following
end,
me, I
the
talked
main
about my
female
favorite
character of
character
the
in
book, that is Pelagia, ends up falling in love with you. I've not finished the book yet, but at the stage she's already in love with him and he with her. So I'm on page 210 and I think I still have like 200
this
pages.
book and talked about how the book really affected me. So I won't really go into details here, but I'll just tell people a bit about this book. So the book is set in the island of Cephalonia, something like that, in Greece, which is an island, I think, in Greece. So it follows the story of how the island of Greece was occupied by one country or another. And one thing I like about this book is the way that is really really character based. It was talking about war, but then it was exploring it, how it was affecting particular individuals, how they were reacting to it, how they were changing because of the effects of war. And not only single individuals, it was also exploring the character of nations. For example, various nations came at various times to occupy this island of Greece. So as they came with their own culture, their own behavior, their own temperament, and all that. So it was well explored in this book. At the time, it was Germans. At the time, it was Italians. At the time, it was the British, and all that. So the book is actually set in World War II. So as you can see from the name, he's named Captain Corelli's Mandolin, who is the main character. He was not introduced in the book until later on, but he turned out to be the star of the book. And as I said before, if you watch on Instagram, you will know very well that he turned out to be my favorite character. And guess what? He had a love interest in the book called Pelagia. And then it was heartbreaking to follow their story. And at the time, I actually started doubting whether they would be reunited. You know how war has a way of turning everything upside down and scattering human beings and relationships to the four winds. So, in the end, I don't want to be a spoiler in this case, but then I was happy with how the novel ended. So it actually jerked some tears from me. It was a tearjerker, but not as much as the book I read before. I actually liked it. I liked the way it was character based. The characters were well explored to the extent that we felt we have known these people for all our lives, and then we can actually guess how they will act in certain situations. Like there was a character that wanted to marry Pelagia in the first instance. From the way the author explored his character, his temperament, I could actually predict how he was going to end, and that was exactly how he ended. So the author really did a good job of exploring the characters. Dialogue was perfect, the pacing was okay for me, and I really, really enjoyed this book. And if I see something else from him, Louis de Benieres, I will be sure to read it. So, now for the fun part, to tell you guys how many stars I gave this book. Drum rolls, please. So, Captain Corelli's Mandolin by Louis de Benieres gets 4.5 stars from me. And if you have been following my channel, you know that it's a very, very high score. It is a very, very good book. I liked it. I liked the way it was written, and I will strongly recommend it. It is not a very new book, but if you know me, I'm not even into new books. I prefer old books for some reason. I don't know. This is a book I strongly recommend. So I think that will be it for this video, guys. So if you're into bookish stuff, you love books, you love everything related to books, please do follow us on this channel and support us. and we'll see you in the next video. Bye. Stop it.